Take a deep breath in. As you breathe in a resourceful feeling of calm and relaxation. And as you exhale, just allow any feelings of worry, stress, or tension to feel like it's leaving your body in your outward breath. Notice with your eyes closed how much easier it is to focus on the sound of my voice. And when you breathe in, just decide to breathe in deeper and slower than you normally would. But imagine breathing in a wonderful feeling of resourcefulness. Imagine that resourcefulness going in through the nose, into your lungs. And imagine your heart distributing that resourceful feeling of inner strength to every cell in your body. And as you breathe out, just decide it's time to let go of any frustrations, any anger, any irritations or sadness. Right now, you need your strength. So feel that anything impeding it can be released. That it's okay to just let go. To feel that leave your body as you breathe out, before breathing in the next wonderful breath of resourceful relaxation, taking you to a place where change happens. I want you to use the power of your imagination to imagine an ancient paradise in a different time, perhaps even in a different world. And just imagine blue skies and sunshine, no worries, no stresses. Just place yourself in a paradise in nature. Maybe there's water like lakes or waterfalls. Maybe trees and plants, fresh flowers and scents. And just imagine that in that place, far away from any of the stresses and strains of reality, is just a place where you can relax completely. Imagine there's a place there that you could either lie down or sit down in a position where there is no tension in any part of your body at all. No tension in neck and shoulders or arms or legs. In fact, I will count down from 5 to 1, and you will imagine, with each descending number, allowing all tension to be released. And you could imagine that paradise with its sounds and smells, everything you see. And then as you breathe in, 5, just focus on all of the muscles in your face, forehead, eyelids, cheek and jaw, all the way around your face, and just decide to let go. And then 4, breathe in that resourceful feeling of relaxation and focus very much on your neck and your shoulders. And release that tension now, feeling a wonderful sense of release. And now focus on your arms and legs at exactly the same time, and just notice that as you breathe out, all of the weight and tension is being released from your arms and legs. It almost feels like you're now a puppet with no strings. That's it. And then 2, imagine all of your internal organs relaxing simultaneously, breathing in and breathing out and just letting go completely now. And then 1, drifting off into a dreamlike sleep there in that private paradise in your own imagination. And I want you to imagine in that same paradise there is a long pathway. A pathway not of your choosing. And when you started walking down that pathway, you didn't realize at the time there would be a storm up ahead. Had you known there was going to be a storm, you may have been better prepared. But you can't know what you don't know. So just imagine that you're doing your best you can with what you know. And imagine walking down a pathway and feeling that you are now in the storm. It is not a desirable place to be, but I want you to feel that you have the resources to continue on your path. Not because you enjoy the path that you're on, but because it's taking someone you care for to a better place. I want you to get a sense that the destination justifies the journey. And I want you to feel that you have an insatiable ability to draw from an infinite well of resourcefulness, that no matter how long the storm continues or how long the path goes on for, that you have more than enough resources to continue. So I want you to imagine not that you're on an easy path, and not that the weather is perfect, but that you are strong enough to handle what you are facing. Some people wish for an easy life, but the strongest people wish for the strength to handle difficult things as they arise. And I want you to feel that you have that strength. So feel that you are continuing on that pathway, and that you embrace the courage to continue, knowing that every step forward is a victory in itself. That success is not final, and failure is not fatal. It is your perseverance to continue the journey that truly counts. Others have shown their character through their choices. You are showing your character with yours. The difference is that you possess an unwavering determination to keep going, even when that path is tough and uncertain. Feel that you are able to draw strength from within, believing and in fact knowing that your inner resources are limitless and resilient. We can't control the weather, but we can respond to it. You can control how you navigate the storm, even if you can't control the storm itself. As you feel that not just in this context, but any context, that you are able to let go of what you cannot control and really focus your energy on those things that you can influence. So you can reluctantly accept the present moment, being willing to continue a path even if you didn't choose it. And at some level deep down, you know that every challenge is an opportunity for growth. Feel that you're making progress. Maybe you can imagine seeing a pathway where there is sunlight and no storm far ahead. But notice how you can maintain a calm and composed mind even in the face of adversity. That you feel that you can embody that stoic resilience. Trust in your ability to navigate through any difficulty, knowing that you are equipped with the necessary intellectual and emotional tools. As you find peace and acceptance, releasing any resistance to the circumstances you face, and understanding that every step, no matter how small, is a step toward your destination. You may not have chosen this path, but you can now embrace the path that you are on, finding purpose and meaning in every experience. As difficult as the path may be, I want you to remain mindful and present. Feel that you can, when needed, be fully attentive to the needs of your family and loved ones. They can observe you on the path, but this is your path. But feel that you can teleport from the path to your home when needed, and go back to the path when it's required, so that you can give your best to those closest to you, knowing that your presence and support make a significant difference, that through your choices you are teaching lessons, being a source of inspiration, being a role model. Feel that you can cultivate a sense of deep inner peace, trusting that you are exactly where you need to be, not for you, but for others. Feel that you can draw upon your inner strength, knowing that you are capable of enduring and overcoming any hardship. Find courage in every breath, knowing that every moment is a testament to your resilience. And they say that every cloud has a silver lining. Even on a difficult path, there will be things where you can focus on the positives. Maybe that's finding gratitude and joy in those little things along your journey. Because life is not meant to be easy. And maybe you see it as a series of challenges and triumphs, that you are prepared to face them all. As you remind yourself that you have the power to keep going, no matter how difficult the road ahead. There's always things to be grateful for. And that may be people, or that may be qualities that exist in you that perhaps don't exist in others. When the path is difficult, sometimes it's better to trust the process, believing that every challenge is shaping you into a stronger, more resilient person. So think about that future, a future where everything was worthwhile because it got you to the place you wanted to get to. So gaze into that future, seeing someone you love in a safe, secure, stable position, and knowing that this is down to you. And were it not for you, that same person would be in a very different situation. As that helps you find strength in your purpose, knowing that your efforts are meaningful and impactful, even if the person you're doing it for may not know the sacrifices you're making, but you'll know. And that helps you to remain steadfast and determined, knowing that you're making progress. And then imagine how it would feel to be on the same path, but leaving the storm, feeling the sunshine on your skin, feeling that the storm is now behind you, that difficult decisions were made, adversity was overcome, and feel a wonderful sense of relief in advance, knowing that by maintaining the path that you're on, it is inevitable that you get to less challenging times. And just the knowledge of the reason that you're doing it all for ensures that that infinite well of resourcefulness can never run dry. That qualities like courage, perseverance, determination, the Sisu qualities are all within you and will always be within you. So breathe in and breathe out and feel like you can return to that place in paradise, feeling relaxed and calm and comfortable, trusting that you have what it takes to do what is necessary to find the optimal balance between acceptance and control, and to know that you can do difficult things when you're doing them for the right reasons. And with that in mind, take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes, connect fully into the present moment. As I now count from 1 to 10 to awaken you, you will awaken feeling resourceful, confident, full of resilience and determination, knowing that you are more than up to the challenge. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.